about surface area, and we are almost done. I think you guys have a test on Friday. So, and even though we're not doing this whole entire packet, I decided I just didn't want to. So, you think? It's just formulas. There's a few hard things, but I think formulas are pretty easy typically. Yeah. So, we have surface area again today, and you have already done this because Delta Math actually doesn't have solids in this form where you can see them in 3D form, so they make everything into a net. So we have already done this. If we want to find the surface area, again, there's these crazy formulas, but once again, I would rather you understand what surface area means than memorize silly formulas that you're going to forget tomorrow. So again, surface area is simply adding all the areas, all right? And so we have to find all the different areas. Now, when you have a pyramid like number 1, and this is the only one we're going to do, what shape is the base? A square, and the base area is 36. So we have a square, and we have one square, and its area is 6 times 6, or 36. And then what else do we have? Actually, we're going to do 1 and 2. 4 triangles. Are all these triangles the same? Yes, all these triangles are the same. And so we're going to add 4 triangles. How come all these triangles are the same? Because they just are. Because we do have a square base. So the base of the triangle is 6, and the base of this triangle is also 6. And they all have to come to the same point. So all 4 of these triangles are the same, and that's something you want to think through. Are they all the same? So we have 4 triangles, and how do we find the area of a triangle? 1/2 base times height. And so we have 4 of those. We're going to do 1/2. What's our base? 6. And what's our height? 9.5. All right, so we have 1/2 times the base of 6 times 9.5. All right, I had to make that bigger. So what is 4 times 1/2? 2, yeah. So this is really 2 times 6 times 9.5. That's me just cleaning it up a little. And then can you put those in your calculator? You can put this whole thing in your calculator. Plus 36? 150. 150. There it is. 150 meters squared. All of that in there. So really important to think about just thinking about the different shapes. Let's do number 2 as well. Oh, no. Let's see. They're all the same. Never mind. That's the same. So forget that. Okay. Questions on pyramids? So easy. All right. Turn the page. So we do want to learn about cones and the surface area of cones. I do this in geometry where I derive the formula, but for you guys, I'm just going to give you the formula. So to find the surface area, you can see it right here. Here's your surface area formula. Pi r squared. Well, what's pi r squared? Pi times radius squared. What does it represent? Area of? Yeah, so that's talking about the base here, area of a circle. So that pi r squared, that's the area of the base. And then pi times radius times L, you can see L here. L is called the slant height. All right, it is the slanty height. It's not the perpendicular height, that is H. So we call it L for slanty height. Some textbooks use S for slant height. Ladies, so it's really important you understand the difference between a height, which has that right angle, always perpendicular, and a slant height isn't. It's the slanty height, okay? And so that represents the area around the cone, the surface area around that cone-shaped part. So if we want to find the surface area, we have what is 4 centimeters represent? The radius. And what does the 13 centimeters represent? The slant height. Oh, yes. So we have our radius and we have our slant height, and we just get to plug it into the formula. So pi times our radius squared plus pi times our radius times our slant height of 13. And you can type that into your calculator. In fact, everyone should go ahead and plug that all into your calculator to make sure that you know how to use your calculator. All right. 213.6. Yeah, 213.6. Good, good, good. And then let's see. Let's look at number 9. So what is our radius? 12.5. How did we get 12.5? Divide by 2. Radius divided, diameter divided by 2 is going to give us our radius. And then what is 18? Slant height. All right, so surface area is pi times radius squared. That's the area of the circle on the bottom, plus pi times radius times slant height. Oh, sorry, you can't see that all. There we go. Pi times 12.5 squared plus pi times 12.5 times 18. All right, and again, if you put that whole thing in your calculator, we get 1197.7 feet squared. All right, number 10 is the last one we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Number 10. What's missing? Slant height, yeah. 7 is our radius, so we can use that for our radius, but we don't have the slant height. How are we going to figure out this slant height? We have a special formula that we get to use. Anytime we have a right triangle, anytime you have a right triangle, the Pythagorean theorem. Oh, you remember that? Yeah, the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or in my mind, leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. Oh, so this is going back. This is, hey, reminding you of things that you know already. 7 squared plus 24 squared, it shouldn't be 31, equals c squared. Let's see, 7, what is 7 squared? 49, And 24 squared is 576 equals c squared. When we add these together, what do we get? 625 equals c squared. How do we get c by itself? Square root. Oh, yeah, that's right. And so what is the square root of 625? 25. All right, so that means that our slant height is 25, and that's what we're going to use for our slant height there. So in this one, we actually had to use that Pythagorean theorem. We use it every day in geometry, so it's one that's good to know. All right, so surface area is, going back to my formula for surface area, pi times radius squared plus pi times radius times the slant height, which was 25. 703.1? I actually don't have that answer in here. So yards squared. Is that right? Yeah? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have questions for me? That is a good question. I don't actually remember.